the difference between the tape and the splitter. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe because on this channel, we learn, we share, we grow together. Channel of technician, channel of entrepreneur, channel of business people, channel of traveler. I hope you are fine. I got 2 devices here which I want to let you know about it. Some of us know it already, but what is the difference between a tape and a splitter? As you can see, they look like, but they are not the same thing. We always share. Stay tuned till the end. Let's share. Guys, what is the name of this? Splitter, right? This is a 3-way splitter, right? And this one is 2-way splitter, right? In and 2-way output, right? What is the name of this one? Check very well. If you check this one, it's written somewhere, tap, 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 tap. So now what is the difference between the tap and the splitter? Check this one. You got a splitter here, you got a splitter here, and then you got tap here. What is the difference between these two? And how do you use the tape? And where do you use the tape on your installation? And where do you use your splitter on your installation? Welcome to the channel of technician. Welcome to the channel of entrepreneur. Welcome to the channel of business people. Don't forget channel of traveler as well. Today, I want to share with you how to use your splitter and how to use your tape. I want you to understand that a splitter like this, which can be 2-way splitter, which can be 4-way splitter, which can be 6-way splitter, which can be 8-way splitter, is used to split actually a domestic signal. Okay, your RF output can be split in the short distance in the domestic purpose, and now you use your splitter. You cannot use a splitter to split the IS-20 signal of DSTV, but you can use your splitter to split your RF out signal on the short distance, let's say less than 20 meters. You can actually use your splitter to split your RF signal. We got the input and then we got the output signal here, meaning that our RF signal will go in here and then come out here equally decibel and equally frequencies. So if I put, let's say 12 decibel signal here, I'm going to get out here the same 12 decibels. If I put the 5.1 megahertz signal here, I'm going to receive actually 5.1 megahertz in the output. The difference is that the same signal which I hear, I'm going to share to 2 people. And the same thing here. If I put the 5.6 megahertz signal here, RF signal here, I'm going to share to 3 people. So I'll equally share the 5.1 megahertz here, or I equally share either 16 decibel or 12 decibel signal, which I'm going to put here. I'll equally share it here. So as you understand, we can use this splitter. We can use the splitter to do our domestic installation. Domestic installation means a simple installation in the house of 3-bedroom, whereby we want to share the signal in the short cable, maybe less than 20 meters. So we can use our splitter to split equally 3 signal, 2 signal, 4 signal to different room. But now, do you know that we have some installation which we call commercial installation? You got hotel with many room. You got hotel with many floor. You got a guest house with many floor. You have some certain network of distribution which now will request a device called tape. Yes, you got me. To share your signal in different floor, to share your signal in different room, to share your signal in different apartment. It happened that you have to install a device who's going to amplify your signal in the network, and then to take that signal in different room and different floor, you have to reduce the gain. So the decibel must be down. Otherwise, you're going to destroy either the decoder you'll be putting there or either the TV you'll be putting in your apartment or in your floor. So that's why you have to use a tape This is a tape of only one output, and you can have a tape of 2 output, you can have a tape of 6 output, you can have a tape of 8 output as well. Now I'm using this one just to explain to you what is the tape and how to use the tape. Okay, so now when you put the signal in the input of your tape, the same signal will come out here, will be lost, will have a decibel loss. If I check this tape, it's written here 18 dB. It's written there 18 dB, meaning that this particular tape will drop my signal into 18 dB loss. What's that mean? If you check on this, tape, you're gonna see that you got input, you got output, and you got your tape. So in input is the one who will receive the main signal. Okay, now the one who written out is the same signal you receive here that go out, and the one written tape is the decibel loss on your signal. Meaning, if I put a 100 decibel signal here, I'm going to have the same 100 decibel in this point, in this out. But the difference is that down here, when I'm going to take the signal out, I will have 18 decibel loss. So my signal will not be 100 anymore, but it will be 18 decibel loss. Meaning the signal who's coming here will not be 100, and it will be how much? It's going to be 82 decibel. So I receive 100 decibel here, I come out here 82 decibel because I got 18 decibel tape loss. And the output will be the same as the 100 I put here, and then I can take this 100 and go somewhere else. Do you understand that? The tape, we use it on our commercial installation to make sure that we got the decibel of the signal we need in our apartment, because we got the floor higher and the floor low. So we have to use the tape to reduce our decibel so that we can have an installation will be well installed. Remember, the gain of your decibel is determined by the amplification you are putting on your commercial installation. So when you receive that signal coming from your network, you got a higher gain. And you don't want to send this signal in each apartment, on each room, with the same higher gain. So you have to use the tape to tape the decibel. You have to use the tape so that you can have an output loss on decibel and get the exactly type of signal you want to supply to your room or to your apartment. Guys, if this video was meaningful for you, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, because on this channel we learn, we share, we grow together. You can watch your OVHD decoder with a universal LMB. You can watch your OVHD decoder with a smart LMB. Some of our problem of DSTV installation is related to our configuration. Some of our problem is related to our setting. So, can OVHD decoder work with a smart LMB? We got smart LMB and then we got universal LMB. These two LMB is very important. Can we watch our OVH decoder, which is not a DSTV decoder, on smart LMB? Or can we watch it on both? I'm going to answer you in this video. Be with me till the end of the video. Let's be a family, technician family. In this channel, we talk about technique, we talk about entrepreneur, we talk about business, and we also travel. Good morning, guys. I hope all of you are well, but this side is very cold. And for that, I'm going to answer the question of Emmanuel. Emmanuel wants to know if he can connect his OVHD decoder on the smart LMB. Can Emmanuel connect a OVHD decoder, free-to-air decoder, to the smart LMB, to a unique cable LMB? Let's go. This is a single universal LMB. Single universal LMB. Single universal LMB. If you got your dish and you want to connect your OVHD decoder, yes, you can connect it with a single universal LMB like this one. You can also connect it with a dual universal LMB like this one. Dual universal LMB, single universal LMB, you can connect your OVHD with it. Okay? Remember, it's the same position as a DSTV satellite in South Africa. So the same position you got with your DSTV connected on the single universal LMB, you can now connect your OVHD decoder on it. If you got a smart LMB like this one, you can also connect your OVHD decoder on this smart LMB. Remember, on this smart LMB, we still have a universal port and we got 3 unicable ports. So now, if you got this smart LMB outside your dish and then you want to connect your OVHD decoder, you can connect it in any of these 4. But bear in mind that if you connect in any of these 4, you have to do the setting, or you can say the configuration on your decoder. Let's say if you connect it on the white one, on the universal output, most of the time your OVHD decoder will come from the factory with a universal setting, meaning that if you connect it on the universal output, you will get immediately your image. But now, if you want to connect it on the unicable port, like this one, on the smart port, like this one, that's where you're going to take the remote of your OVHD decoder and then you'll go and do the setting. You'll go and do the setting on your OVHD decoder, and then you'll change the LMB type on your unicable output. Okay? That is the only way to be able to watch your OVHD decoder, your free-to-air decoder on both LMB, universal type or unicable type. Just change the configuration on your decoder and you'll be settled. You can watch it with the universal LMB. You can watch it with smart LMB. If you connect to this one, which is white, you have no setting on your decoder. But if you connect on one of these 3, you have to go to your decoder and do the unicable setting. If you don't do the unicable setting and you are on universal setting, your decoder will not work. So if you connect on one of these 3, set your OVHD decoder on unicable setting. If you connect it here on the white port, set your OVHD decoder on universal setting. Okay, so the difference is that you need to go to the menu of your OVHD decoder and do the setting. It depends on which output you connect your decoder. Now, if you got a smart LMB will come with 2 outputs and then it doesn't have the universal output, so it got only unicable output 2. So automatically, to make your OVHD decoder work on that, you have to set, using the remote, and set your OVHD decoder on unicable. Don't put it on universal. Leave your decoder on universal if you are using the white part. So the LMB of your OVHD decoder have to be set on unicable for you to use the smart LMB on OVHD decoder. Guys, that was it. Short answer of the question. We can use a smart LMB with our OVHD decoder. And to use the smart LMB on the OVHD decoder, we just need to change the setting of our OVHD decoder LMB. You set it on universal. You cannot watch with the smart LMB. You set it on unicable. You can now watch your picture on your OVHD decoder using the smart LMB. Guys, I hope I'm going to see you in my next video. Short video like this in the morning can help. Be the part of the family. If you are not yet, subscribe, share the video. Let's be the part of the family. If this video was meaningful for you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Let's be a family, technician family. In this channel, we talk about technique, we talk about entrepreneur, we talk about business, and we also travel. My name is Alphonse Fokou. Let me see you in my next. This is not a tape, this is not a splitter, but it's what? This is a combiner or diplexer. When and how we use diplexer on our DSTV installation. How to use the diplexer on the installation and when to use the diplexer on the installation. Stay tuned till the end of this video. I will show you how to use a diplexer or combiner on your DSTV installation. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to the channel of technician. Welcome to the channel of entrepreneur. Welcome to the channel of business people. Welcome to the channel of traveler. This device called diplexer, called combiner, we're going to use it in our DSTV installation. Be with me till the end. Let me tell you when and how to use a diplexer on the installation. This diplexer got 3 ports. We got firstly the first port on his own side. We call this port in and out port. Okay? And then you got another one with the red line on it. With the red line on it, we call it satellite port. And then we got the one under it called antenna port. Where do we use a combiner on our DSTV installation? Guys, you have to understand that DSTV put on the market different type of decoder. So we got old generation decoder and the new generation decoder. Now we need to link them on ExtraView. That's why we use a combiner. So combiner is a device we're going to help us to link a old decoder with a new decoder. How do you use the combiner? What the combiner help you for? The combiner will help you to combine 2 signals in the in the out. The combiner will help you to split the signal out. So the combiner is here to split out or to combine the signal. You can put your combiner like this on your installation, or you can put it just like this on your installation. We're going to make use of our diplexer on our installation. And then we're going to use Explorer 3 and For You model decoder. Our Explorer 3 will be connected here to his LMB in. And then we got this port, which is a satellite, and we got this port, which is antenna. So we're going to take our antenna to our For You decoder, which we're going to take this to our RF out decoder, this one, to connect our heartbeat. This will be connected to our dish. So smart LMB from outside will come straight here. And then when it comes straight here, it will go out here to the decoder. The heartbeat from the Explorer will go here through here and split out here to go to the decoder model 4. So in another way, when the satellite from the LMB, when the signal from the smart LMB come through here, it combined to this point with the heartbeat. And when the heartbeat come from the decoder and go in here, it's going to be split here by this device. So this device allow you to combine the satellite with the heartbeat in one port, and to split the heartbeat to the second decoder by receiving the satellite. So it split the heartbeat and then it combine the satellite in with the heartbeat. First position, our combiner is close to our Explorer 3. This one go to the Explorer 3. This one go to the satellite dish. And this one go to the secondary decoder. You want to put your diplexer close to this old generation decoder, it must be on this way. It must be on this way. So we got our satellite here, and then we got our antenna here. So what's gonna happen in this case? We will go to our Explorer 3 decoder. We're gonna connect the LMB cable. We will take that LMB cable outside to the dish, to our smart LMB. We connect to the first port there, and we come out with another port. We're gonna come out on our smart LMB, and then we will come down here We will come down with the smart LMB. We'll put it here. This device will do the split and combine. Going to receive the satellite here. This thing now gonna split the heartbeat from here, from the antenna. It's going to split the heartbeat from the antenna, and then from this port, antenna port, we'll go to our old decoder on RF out. And now the satellite port, we're gonna connect this one to our LMB in, and that's how you connect this one close to your old generation decoder. You use a diplexer because there's an old generation decoder and a new generation decoder. So this one is there to serve for the interface of old generation and the new generation. Let's name 4 decoders who fall on my old generation decoder. We got Fokou model decoder, we got 5 model decoder, we got 6 model decoder, and we got Explorer 1 decoder. If you want to connect Fokou model, 5 model, 6 model, Explorer 1 decoder model with Explorer 3 decoder or Explorer Ultra, you need a diplexer. So the diplexer will help you to combine on extra view the old generation decoder with the new generation decoder. You're going to use this diplexer in 2 positions. You can use this diplexer close to your Explorer 3 or your Explorer Ultra. That means you can use it close to your new generation decoder, or you can use it close to your old generation decoder. If you want to use this diplexer close to your new generation decoder like a Explorer 3 or like Explorer Ultra, you're going to put it in this position. That means this part will go to your Explorer 3 decoder, and this SAT will go to your LMB outside, and this one will go to your RF out for your heartbeat. Meaning that the decoder Explorer 3 will actually split out the signal of heartbeat to your RF and gonna combine on the reception of the signal of your LMB here. You combine it to this. So you can understand how this combiner can combine 2 signals in this point and can split out 1 signal for the heartbeat in this point. That's how you can use your diplexer. Now, if you want to put this diplexer close to your old generation decoder, which is Fokou, which is Explorer 1, which is 5 model, which is 6 model, you can put it this way. Put it this way, and you'll be putting it close to your secondary decoder, which can be the Fokou. Let's say Fokou. This, you got a SAT here, and you got antenna here, you got the port in and out here. So what's going to happen here? We got old generation decoder down here. So on the SAT, obviously we'll go to the LMB, and on the antenna, we'll go to our RF out. And yeah, we're going to receive the signal from the LMB out on the dish. We'll receive it. This cable will go to the LMB out outside, and from that LMB, we take another port. We go to our primary decoder, which is Explorer 3. It will receive here the signal from the satellite, and then you're going to split the heartbeat here, and going to split the heartbeat, and then you're going to receive the satellite from here, and then you split the heartbeat here. Guys, if this video was meaningful for you, you know what to do. Subscribe. We all know that MultiChoice will send to us a signal, IS-20 signal, on our LMB situated in our dish, and the gain of that signal will be between 16 and 17 decibel. If you take your signal finder, you can track the signal of IS-20 on your dish. When you get the right position, the decibel of that signal will be between 16 and 17. So if you catch between 16 and 17, that means you have a higher gain of signal on your dish, meaning that you have the best signal in your dish. But now, When we connect the cable to our LMB to take it to our house, when you connect the cable on your LMB to take the cable in your house, now the 16 and 17 dB signal will going to get lost. So the cable, the resistivity of the cable will drop your signal from your LMB. So if the cable is very long, you're going to lose your signal. Your signal will get lost if the cable is very long. You got 16 dB here. If you use 50-meter cable, you're going to have a signal loss. Imagine that you use one roll of cable like this. This is 100 meter. If you use one roll of cable, 100 meter. Now, to get back your signal, what do you do? If you stay in the house of 15 floor, 20 floor, and then you have to put your dish on top in the last floor, and then you're going to be using like 100-meter cable, do you think your 16 dB, you'll get it in the end of 100 meter? So what do you use? How do you get that signal? How do you get back your lost signal? How do you get back your lost IS-20 signal on your cable? Because we know more the cable is long, more we have a big resistor on the cable, and we have a higher resistor of the cable, we're going to have a signal lost in our cable. So there's a device called line amplifier. It's just small like this. This is a line amplifier. Small as it is, we use it to get back our lost signal. Our lost IS-20 will be getting back in the end of 100-meter cable by using this. So, after you set your dish, after you track the signal on your dish, you're going to receive between 16 and 17 dB signal IS-20 on your dish. Now, if you extend the cable from your LMB to your house on 10 meter, you may have the same 16 dB. But if you extend the cable with 20 meter, 30 meter, 50 meter, do you going to have the same dB in the end of 50-meter cable as you can have it in the end of 10-meter cable? No. More your cable is long, more you will have a lost signal on the way. So this lost signal going to affect the quality of your picture next to your TV. So to solve this problem, we have to use a line amplifier. There's a many type of line amplifier. Today I'm going to present to you a 12 dB line amplifier. 12 dB line amplifier. This device is going to help you to get back your lost signal in the cable. So if you're going to install a DSTV using, let's say, 100 meter cable, you need a line amplifier so that you can amplify the IS-20. You are using a very longest cable, coaxial cable on your installation. You have to remember to use a line amplifier. Use a line amplifier so that you can amplify your 16 dB to your decoder. If you use this, you'll be able to get back the lost signal. You want to connect your dish to a decoder. Decoder is situated very far from your dish. Now you're going to use a very long cable. Because you're going to use a very long cable, you'll get signal loss on the cable. And to get back the signal loss on your cable, you have to use a line amplifier. Line amplifier like this one will get back your lost signal on the very long cable. So you're going to go to your dish, you put a short cable like this one, and then you're going to use, on your amplifier, you got receiver, and then you got LMB. Receiver here, and then you got the LMB. Remember, your decoder supply you 12 volt. So this amplifier will be supplied with the 12 volt given by your decoder. So in the certain level of your cable, you just need to connect the LMB side to the LMB. You can do this in the middle of your cable if it's very long, but if it's like a 50 meter, you can do it close to the LMB, right? So this LMB will be on your dish. Let's say 3 meter from your LMB, you can put your amplifier. And from your amplifier now, you go on the far distance to connect it to your decoder. And then that's how you get back your lost signal. I hope this video have taught you something. And then if you are actually happy with this video, please do subscribe. Subscribe down below. Let me see you in my next video.